Hello, beautiful twin flames. My name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis. Today is December 12th of 2017. It's 12/12, and I wanted to do something special today. And this is actually kind of the part 3, but this is also a new video in that I am going to be providing messages from the Divine Feminine Collective to the Divine Masculine. And what I'm doing is also kind of a correspondence back and forth to where we're having a conversation. So I'm going to tell you the response of the Divine Masculine, and then I'm going to go back and give the response of the Divine Feminine and give the final response from the Divine Masculine. So I'm using these two books in front of me, Divine Love Letters by Divine Tinks, Volumes 1 and 2. So what I did before I started recording is I used my dowsing tools in order to find out which messages are the ones from the Divine Feminines to the Divine Masculine. So if you haven't seen my most recent, not my most recent videos, but my most recent Twin Flame videos, I did put up some messages from the Divine Masculine Collective to the Divine Feminine, and they were very, very powerful messages. So now I'm going back and I'm going to give the messages from the Divine Feminine Collective to the Divine Masculines. So, okay. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can book a reading with me on my website at powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also get in touch with me through the Instant Go app. So that is INSTANTGO, Instant Go app. All the details are in the description box below. Also, if you would like to receive a message from your divine counterpart, if you would like to receive a personal message, and it's 12/12 as I say this, as I look down. If you would like a message from your divine mate, from your twin flame, you can email me. I'm going to do this throughout the month of December at the least. You can email me at powerlifehypnosis@gmail.com, and I will provide you with a PayPal link for a $10 donation, and I will go ahead and provide you with messages for your twin flame union and twin flame reunion, and messages from your twin flame. So I will go ahead and use these resources, as well as I'll go ahead and pull a card too. So I'm going to do that again for the month of December, because I am a twin flame who is in separation as well, and I can imagine that many of you have many questions, especially if you haven't come into reunion yet. You may have many questions and you may have many doubts, and there really is no reason to have those. And I know that we go back and forth, Divine Feminines. We go back and forth to where sometimes we feel sure, sometimes we feel doubtful. However, I would like to help you keep your vibrations high during this time in order to come back into reunion, and in order to have the relationship that you deserve to have with your divine masculine. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So, the messages that the divine feminine, the first message rather, that the divine feminine has for the divine masculine. Again, what I did was, before I started recording, I used my dowsing tools in order to ask what is the message that each party has. So I'll go into the message from the divine feminine. So the love letter from the divine feminine to the divine masculine is: hello, my love. I want you to be with me. I wish for us to be together with every part of me. I reach out for you in my sleep, when I wake up in the night having dreamt of you and our life together. I see your face when I close my eyes, and I feel your skin touching against mine when I close my eyes and when I lie in bed dreaming of our time together. It's been so long, and has felt like an ocean has been between us. An ocean of emotions have built up inside of me for such a long time, and it was you who brought them all up to the surface, and I didn't know how to handle them. I didn't know how to deal with how I was feeling. I'm sorry I didn't do a very good job of telling you how I was feeling. I will do. I promise that when I come back, it's going to be different. I'm going to be different. And in all caps, it says, I love you. Wow, I'm getting chills, you guys, all over as I'm reading this message for several reasons. One, because I know last night, and this is actually the second time that this has happened to me, 2 nights in a row, I woke up early in the morning because I couldn't go to sleep because I was with my divine masculine. And my divine masculine has been in my dreams. He's come and we've reunited in my dreams. And last night, it's like he was just in my mind and in my dreams. And I woke up and I did go back to sleep, of course, but it was just very, it was a little difficult at first. It was shocking a little bit when I woke up just to be so in his presence. It's just really, really interesting. And I know this message really resonates with me, and I'm sure it's resonating with many of you guys, especially I'm thinking about these last lines, I'm going to be different. It's going to be different when we come back together. When we come back together, it's going to be very different. So I know this message resonates with a lot of you guys. So I think that's very, very beautiful, a very beautiful message for the divine feminines to be giving to the divine masculines at this time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is let me go back into my iPad here and figure out what was the message from the... Okay, so I'm going to look into the message from the divine masculine. So this is his correspondence here. Okay. So the message from the divine masculine to the divine feminine is, I'm sorry that I doubted you. I battled with my own heart and my own truth and my own feelings of self-worth. I do trust in love. This "do" is in caps. I do trust in love, and I do trust in you. And I know that everything you say is what is within our hearts, within our DNA. We are programmed by our hearts to come back to each other. What a beautiful message. But then my mind gets in the way and puts those fears and doubts back in me again. I know our plan and what we agreed to do together, to find each other again, to experience life and love in our physical bodies, to experience the joy of seeing each other again and finding each other. Oh, the excitement that we had before agreeing to come down. The thought of being able to touch you, hold you, look into your eyes again, and feel your hands in mine. That is what I need to remember and tell myself daily, to remember we came here to experience physical love. I think that's a very, very beautiful message too, from the divine masculines to the divine feminines. And it also shows me that the divine feminines are on the minds of the divine masculines, which we know every single day. And every day the divine masculine is doing something to come back to his divine feminine. Something, whether if it's something with his, I'm hearing his materials, something with his work, whether it be putting positive energy, whether it be some kind of spiritual shift or evolution or some kind of transcending of a fear-based thought. Whatever the divine masculine is doing, if you are still in separation, it is coming towards the divine feminine in some way each and every day until he comes to you physically in the 3D realm. Okay, so the next message that I have is for the divine feminines in correspondence to the divine masculine's message. And this message reads, Let me make sure I have the right one here. Oh, I almost gave you guys the wrong one. Excuse me. Okay. The message that I have here is, my sweetest, dearest angel pie, there isn't a second that you're not on my mind. I'm living this life in a blur, waiting for you to come and fulfill my life completely, to make me whole, to make me me. You're the only person that has ever made me feel truly loved. Loved for just being who I am. I felt the rawness of your love, the trueness of it. It touched me so deep within my heart that it woke me up to unconditional love. Divine love that we have for each other is truly beautiful and only ours. So that actually choked me up a little bit, you guys. But like I said before, if you guys have seen my other videos, I cry all the time. I cry at commercials. That message actually did choke me up, and I'm not even gonna speak on that one because I'm just gonna let that message resonate for you guys in your own unique ways. But that was a very beautiful, beautiful message to get from the divine masculines. Okay. So the last message that I have, I'm sorry, that was a beautiful message from the divine feminines to give to the divine masculines. So the final message that I have here is from the divine masculines. This is from the divine masculines to the divine feminines. So, okay, this message says, there are 1,000,001 things that I love to say to you. I feel like the divine masculine has so many messages that they want to say. And it's 12:22 as I see this. New beginnings and divine partnerships are coming, you guys. There's 1,000,001 things that I love to say to you. But I guess the most important thing is to wish you a very happy birthday. So for this, I would like to say, for some of you guys, it's going to be your birthday season. For some of you guys, you've been missing your divine masculines. Maybe you miss your divine masculine during your birthday. For others of you, this could just be speaking of, we've had the holiday seasons going on here. I know at least in the United States, we have the holiday season going on. So this could be saying, happy Thanksgiving for those of you who were separated from your divine masculine over Thanksgiving. Or this can be saying happy holiday to whatever holiday you celebrate if you missed your divine masculine during that time. So I'm going to start this over. This says, there's 1,000,001 things that I would love to say to you, but I guess the most important thing is to wish you a very happy birthday, or happy, happy Thanksgiving, happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday it is. A truly auspicious day and special day. You chose back to come. A truly auspicious and special day. The day you chose to come back to togetherness. Oh my gosh. Here's what it is. You guys, here's what it is. It's happy birthday in that we had the ascension. Today is 12/12. Okay, so we have these ascension portals going on. So this is actually speaking of 12/12, because divine feminines, we have gone through so much healing, and we've gone through so much change, and we've gone through so many evolutions in ourselves throughout this process, throughout this separation. And many of us are coming into a place where we may have doubts, but we are also seeing the gifts and the beauty the gifts and the beauty in the separation period, and we are waking up to our true selves. We are waking up to our, unique gifts. We are waking up to our unique powers. We are just waking up to our spiritual gifts and our missions. And this is what this is speaking to, and I'm getting chills as I'm saying that. Okay. So, and I'm seeing 1225. So now we have changes on the clock here. So we have divine. So I'm seeing changes here. New beginnings, divine partnerships, changes because of divine partnerships leading to new beginnings in our lives. Okay. That's interesting. I just looked down at the timer and I saw 1525. Okay. So let's read this again. There's 1,000,001 things that I love to say to you, but I guess the most important thing is to wish you a very happy birthday. A truly auspicious and special day. The day you choose to come back to togetherness, to find each other, to bring each other through, to find the light together, to find our way home to each other. It's an incredible gift that we've been given. We mustn't waste it. I'm hearing the divine masculines coming through and saying, we've been watching you. We see you. We see the work that you've been doing. We feel you. We know that you've been doing an excellent job. We know that you've been doing a good job. We know, even though they have their doubts themselves, both the divine masculines, I feel, and the divine feminines are in a place of doubt right now in some ways. The divine masculine in his own way or her own way, and the divine feminine in her own way or his own way. So, because again, the divine masculine, divine feminine, it's not necessarily the sex. It is more about the energy, who embodies that energy in your union, regardless of the gender, regardless of the sex. So, okay, here. So, again, even though there's a lot of nervousness, we are finding our way back together. And not nervousness of what, there's some worries, but the divine masculine feels us coming together, and he sees us, and he has his eye on the prize. And I feel like they're making plans, and I feel like some of them, I'm even seeing, I just saw a flash of some of them just setting a date on a calendar. I'm hearing the 23rd for some people, but some people are, some are setting a date. Okay, so let's move forward. Please know that I can feel you. It's exactly what I was saying. Know that I can feel you. Please know that I can feel you. And I so want us to be together, to come together fully, to celebrate our souls being together. To celebrate our souls being created together, bundled together for eternity in love, coming back to the reunion. The most incredible feeling of all, in all caps, you guys, it says LOVE. The most incredible feeling of all, LOVE. There is nothing more beautiful than you, me, and the life that we are going to create together. Be with me, find me in your heart, and rest a while with me there. Happy birthday, darling one. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills again. I'm really feeling the divine masculines saying, I see you, I feel you, I know, I know that you've been going through shifts, even though I have doubts. I know that you've been going through shifts, and I know also because many of them have waken up to the twin flame journey, to the twin flame union, or or are waking up. Those who aren't, who took a little bit longer, who are taking longer to spiritually evolve, or or however that may be. But some of them are just waking up to the twin flame reunion, or twin flame union, twin flame journey, and they're seeing what the divine feminine is doing. Some of them are just watching the divine feminines, and they're seeing what the divine feminines are doing, and they're saying that we are so proud of you for your work, for what you have done for everything, and we see how much you love us. We see that you care about us. We see everything that you're doing because of us, and look at everything that we are now doing because of you, everything that we have also been doing because of you. And we are coming together, and we are picking a date. We are moving forward. We are buying those rings. We are picking out that house. We are, picking out the pet. We are whatever it is that you guys wanted to do. We're picking out baby names. I don't know. Whatever you guys were thinking about doing, we are ready, and we are getting ready. We are waking up to this, and we are becoming ready for this. We see it. We see it now. That's what I'm feeling the divine masculines are saying. We see it. We see it now. And it's going to cause them, if they haven't taken action already, it's going to cause them to take action very, very soon. So those are the messages that I have from the divine feminine collective to the divine masculine, and vice versa, the correspondences that I have, love letters, and some channel messages there. So thank you so much for listening to this message, for watching this video. I wish you the best of luck in your journeys. I wish you so much love and so much light. If you're interested in receiving messages, you can get a hold of me through my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. You can also get in touch with me through Instant Go, and on the Instant Go app, I will respond within 24 hours. You can also get in touch with me through email, and I will be responding as soon as I can through email as well. So get in touch with me through email, and I will provide you with some channel messages for your particular divine counterpart from your divine mate. Thank you again. I wish you the best of luck. I love you all so much. I truly do. Thank you all for being a part of my journey as well. Alrighty. Bye, Twin Flames.